let's do some inner child work. I'm going to be using the Inner Child Oracle with Benny Blue for this one. I just washed my hair and I'm letting it soak up, so yes, there are bunny ears on top of my hair towel. Which I feel led to discuss. Like I don't know who needs to know this, but like if you get like a couple tablespoons of rice, like just white rice, and soak it in like a small like bottle of water, like even like half this size, like I have a glass bottle that I use and I just soak rice water or rice in there for 24 hours with, I don't normally drink Aquafina, it doesn't matter, but if you just take some water and soak it for 24 hours in the rice water, and then like when you're washing your hair, whoever, I don't know who this is for, if you've heard of the rice water thing, my hair really likes it. I'll soak like a little bit of rice in some drinking water for 24 hours. This time I added peppermint and amber essential oils, so my scalp is feeling really nice. And so what I do is on wash day, I'll wash my hair like normal. But instead of rinsing with like the harsh shower water, I will use that bottle of rice water. So what I'll do is I'll soak it in the rice, and then I'll drain it into a different bottle for use the next day. So I'll know wash day, I'll know like the day before that I need to be soaking some rice and, you know, essential oils, and then I'll like drain the water away from the rice, throw the rice away, don't cook it, that's weird. And then that water that was soaked, I'll rinse the soap out with the regular shower water, but then I'll rinse it again with the rice water, and then just let that sit in my head. And my hair has done wonders ever since I started doing that, so it just looks a lot healthier. Like older pictures of my hair were just so like we're just so freaking dry and conchy, and ever since I started doing that, and I also use vitamin E oil on my scalp, so after like I sop up whatever, you know, rice water is in here, I'll go in and I'll just kind of like massage my scalp with a little bit of like vitamin E oil, and then I don't retwist it every 4 weeks anymore, or like do the interlocking as often, but anymore, and my hair just feels and like exists happier on me. Like my little hairs, even the little like even my little baby hairs just feel happier. So anyway, I just felt like I needed to share that with you guys. It's all love and light here. Yes, I'm wearing a freaking Walmart hair towel, like beach towel, bunny ears to match. Let's get into it. 42, celebrate. That's exciting. I love it. All right, let's see. All right, it says here, it's a party time in Blue Burrow. Ma Blue has made a big cake, and Pa Blue has collected gifts for the birthday bunny in a big sack. When it's time to cut the cake and hand out presents, they all gather around to watch Cousin Lenny open his gifts. Benny smiles and cheers. A birthday for one is a celebration for all. There is only one of you. You are a unique set of cells assembled to be a part of the perfection of this universe. What you think, say, and do matters. Your contribution to the world is sorely needed and is sure to be celebrated. This card confirms you are being called to bigger things. Perhaps you have been offered a promotion at work, been asked to take a big step in a relationship, or being called to walk your own path. Do not be afraid of change. Dive boldly into this new future and be prepared to make a big splash. Be fearless and gravitate toward what feels right, good and safely aligned with your life purpose. Move toward what lights you up inside. Trust that the universe wants you to feel and do good. It wants to communicate with you and through you. Let it lead you to greater success and happiness. Do something to commemorate this moment. Throw a party, go out to dinner with friends, have a night out on the town, have fun. You deserve it. Your existence and what you bring to the world is worthy of celebration. Affirmation: repeat the following affirmation 3 times or until you feel ready to celebrate. We'll do this together. 1. As I celebrate the daring of my soul, my joy brings joy to the world. As I celebrate the daring of my soul, my joy brings joy to the world. As I celebrate the daring of my soul, my joy brings joy to the world. Oh, I love it. And the cool thing about this deck is that you'll have like the actual oracle here, but on the back on the back of every card has a different affirmation, and it says I bring joy to the world on the back. And that's actually like great. You know, I feel like I'm talking to the same person I was talking to yesterday, which is why I like hopped on here right at 5 minutes and 55 seconds, right when I said that. I think I'm talking to the same person who I was talking to yesterday. You know, you're struggling, you've got a lot going on, it's like heavy, and you're just trying to like figure things out, and I hear you there, but like, listen, this is not a downswing, this is still an upswing, my love. Like, you are totally doing great, and I'm really, really excited for you. Oh, I'm really, 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 really excited for you. Seriously, like, it feels like you are entering into a new path. Like, you are really, like, you're about to step into something really, really big, and it feels like a path. Like, it might be a promotion too, like you might be transitioning to like bigger and better things in your life, and it may seem like, oh damn, like I lost everything and I'm not doing great, and I think that you're feeling that heaviness of the unknown. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull from African Goddess Risings again, because every single time I feel a little bit ambiguous, even though I have the hope, I let a goddess talk to me. So, Saralakali, divine lineage. You saw, I saw, it flopped out 7 minutes and 17 seconds as I said that. That came popping out, divine lineage number 6. Let's get into it. Goddess of divine lineage, Romani, Egypt. Temple ancestors, element water. Great ancestress Saralakali, meaning Sarah the Black, was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Romani people. Oral history says that Santa Sada had the highest divine lineage. Guidance: your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside you and within you. Trust. Embodiment: your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Someone needs to update their shrine. I might need to 8 minutes and 18 seconds as I said that. I might also need to update my shrine. I'm gonna go to my altar after this video and check it out. Speak their names. Unbury your ancestors. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. Goddess declaration: I am my sister and my sister is me. I and I, for those of us who are gender non-conforming, I and I are one. And your ancestors seem to be calling out to you. This is actually not the first time I've pulled this card for you guys. So, yeah, I think I'm talking to the same baby from yesterday. You know, I actually, sidebar, I'm still kind of pissed about this. So the Fly Saga continues, because I think I put it in the description before. That little trifling, treacherous little thing had the audacity to be alive the whole time in my full cup of juice, and then crawled up the straw and flew away. And there was just a little dirty gnat debris just left, and I was like, wow, what a trick. But I added ginger to my lemonade today. Fresh ginger into my lemonade, so that's been kind of nice. Came up with new solutions to that problem. Anyways, babes, like, this is probably not going to take me very long. I'm still talking to the same baby from before, but I feel like the reference is changing. I felt a Cinderella coming, and I still feel that, but also, like, who am I talking to? there's a divine lineage component to this that I didn't feel before, that I think, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt unsettled after the video yesterday, but I've just been kind of dealing with my own shit. So, you, BB, who am I talking to? It's drawing me a blank. I usually am able to connect things with like songs and movies and stories, and sometimes I draw a blank and I'm just talking to a person. Like, it's still an element of King Arthur. Like, there's still a lot of it's an ascension. I think I'm feeling a lot of ascension. So it's like the Cinderella love story is yours. The divine lineage of, 11 minutes right on the dot. I was always going to say the divine lineage of a person who has the right to the throne, like King Arthur did in the Guy Ritchie film. I don't think I've watched any of the other King Arthur movies, like anything. I think I saw the Merlin TV show back in the day. But specifically that movie, you know, like that's your fucking right. That's your throne that you sit on. You were made for it. You know, you were made for that love and support and that like unconditional, like, I mean, you were meant to be pampered and loved on in a fairy tale experience. And you've been through a lot of shit. Regina. I know who you are. You're Regina. Okay. So that's why I was having a hard time. I was getting like, because I was also getting Loki yesterday, and I was getting that like Loki, like the TV series with Tom Hiddleston. So I'm getting that like, yeah, you were a bad bean for a minute there, and now you're stepping into your divinity, like your rightful divinity, like what anybody would have assumed you would have, like what you would become based on who you were, is not at all what you became. Regina from Once Upon a Time. Listen, I don't want to spoil it, but then there's a part of me that doesn't care because that show has been out for eons. There are 7 seasons, I believe. I don't know if we're allowed to, like, a lot of things are being canceled because these like people are aligning themselves with like the fuckery people. And to that I say, you know, the moral of the story is this: Regina was the evil queen from the Snow White storyline, and in Once Upon a Time, yeah, she starts off being the absolute fucking worst, like she's awful. But she goes through such a beautiful transformation. It's very like, it's giving like Prince Zuko energy, but on like a fairy tale princess level. And I feel like that show kind of did a disservice to Regina, in my opinion. Like, I just felt like she deserved even more than she got, and even then, like, by the end of it all, she is everything that no one anticipated and everything she deserved to be, because she was always good. She was always a sweet thing. She just was very hurt, deeply, deeply hurt. So I'm feeling from you at 13 minutes and 33 seconds as I say this, you're deeply hurt by the world, by everything that is done to you, and no one has been held accountable but you. You feel like you've been the only one going through ego deaths, you're the only one putting in the work. I hear you there. Listen, it ain't like that. Your soulmate's out there waiting for you. The love of your life is waiting for you. Your best friends, your family, like, you are about to step into a level of abundance that you could never have fathomed. I believe that Regina in that show really started off in a scarcity mindset where she just needed to have control. Like, everything sucked, and if she just runs the damn show, then everything at 14. If you can run the show, everything's great, and you went total dictatorship on everybody. I can tell. And you were just like, I'm feeling the Loki, I'm feeling the Regina, I'm feeling the Maleficent, the story arc. They're not seeing your perspective. All they see is that you're evil, and you've just been so fed up with being held accountable, and you've done all this ego death, and you've done all this work on yourself. And now that you're doing well, there is that kind of liminal space in your community where people are like, you know, what do I do with you? Like, you were kind of the worst, and now you're here helping, and I don't know what to do. And it's just like, your soul never died, but you were hurting. So let's work on this inner child work. Like, let's fucking celebrate that win. Because you, like, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. You have really, really done so great. And if no one else is telling you that, I am telling you that I'm so freaking proud of you. You've been taking care of yourself. You've been, like, really investing in your time. You've been loving on yourself. You've been doing the hard work. You've been investing in your, everything about you is really falling into place. And now it feels like it's rock bottom because you've been bodying all that, but babe, you are about to skyrocket into something absolutely beautiful. I don't even know that you're really prepared for it. I'm gonna give you a little bit to prepare for by saying I'm so freaking excited for you. Your divine lineage is calling, that crown is calling, and you are beautiful. I'm so excited for you. Eventually I'll sing again, but in the meantime, 1555 as I say this, in the meantime, I love you, I'm happy for you, I'm proud of you, and I will sing for you again at some point. But in the meantime, check out, go ahead and check out Once Upon a Time. If you want something to binge that's just like really fun and interesting and fairy tale, and it's not co-signed by shitty people, then like, and if it is co-signed, I'll just spoil it for you because fuck them. I love you. Bye.